Check out
Darksydephil the Lolcow
in Phil of the Future next.
Yeah. Derek, good luck on your driving test tomorrow.
In Life with Derek.
You get nothing with the Wendy's meal. It's literally just a waste of time. I'm not doing that. I refuse to give Wendy's my money when they're not going to put any effort into it. Okay? But let's see what you guys want. Let me know. All right? Please share your ideas. Send them my way. Okay. Yes, of course, morons saying I insulted my wife's cooking. No, I didn't. Again, what is wrong with you fucking losers? What is wrong with you? Can you get a fucking life and stop micro-analyzing everything I say and trying to twist it into something toxic because you are life losers? No one insulted my wife's cooking, you fucking armpit-scratching mouth droolers. Didn't happen. Shut the fuck up. Okay. And I'm going to ban every single fucking dunce who says it too. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of the chat. You're so dumb. There we go. Fuck you, and fuck you. Tweedledum, Tweedledummer, and Tweedledumbest. All gone. All right. So the $5 super chat. Why'd you say in the daily rap it wasn't a DSP Tries It? Okay. Allow me to explain this real slow so everyone gets it. Because there's some people, if I talk too fast, they don't understand. Are you ready? Okay. We hit the support goals. I ordered the food as promised. I tasted the food as promised. I told you the food wasn't good. These are all things that normally happen during a DSP Tries It. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't play the intro and I didn't record it as an on-demand video to watch because I didn't think that it was a quality episode because I was too inebriated. Okay? I'm not going to put out something that is an inferior version in my professional capacity as a creator. That's my prerogative. I still went through every single step of what I promised and gave you the content, and you can watch the content as part of the archived stream, which I left live on this channel just for this purpose, so that someone couldn't try to say that I didn't do it, because it did. You can watch it right now, okay? Now, if you actually think that I did not fulfill my end of the deal because I didn't play the intro that says DSP Tries It, then hold on 1 second. Ready?
DSP Tries It.
Hi, on today's new episode of DSP Tries It, I'm going to try telling all of you dunce fuck detractors that I don't give a fuck about what you say. 5 out of 5. Amazing.
DSP Tries It.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that special edition of DSP Tries It. Okay, good stuff. I appreciate that support. That's $25. So we are now at $74 of support, just like that. Thank you so much. It says I should upload that special edition of DSP Tries It. Oh, it'll be a good one, huh? Don't worry, it's already been clipped and stolen and uploaded to someone else's channel with nothing to make it transformative, but they'll claim that they somehow are legally protected doing that when they're not, and I could sue them into fucking oblivion. But, you know, like I said, all this is being tracked, all this is being documented for future use in a court of law. So it's all good. I can't wait to own half the shit that my detractors own in a few years. Anyway, if I actually was not me, and I wasn't stalked and harassed by a bunch of crazy losers on the internet, okay, I would tell you all about yesterday, and there would be some interesting stuff. You guys would laugh your ass off at some of it, all right? Like something just happened that was so funny. But the thing is, it's private stuff. That's not stuff from the studio, from my streams. I can't tell you it. There was a time when I would have, and there was a time when I have. But sadly, if I tell you private stuff going on in my life, a whole bunch of people go insane. They hyper-focus on it. They try to use it to hurt me and do messed up stuff. So I can't tell you. Like, I'm not even kidding. 1,000,000%. If I actually told you, I know exactly how my detractors would try to mess with myself and others around me. I'm not kidding. So the funny part about it is, these idiots, right, who want good content and, oh, Phil will tell a funny story, we'll make fun of him today. You can't even get the story anymore. I would love to tell you the story, the funny story here on the podcast, but I literally can't tell you because then you would use it in a toxic, negative, harmful way. So instead, you get nothing. You actually get nothing. You should have a funny story. It's fucking great, but no, you get nothing now. Okay? Instead, all you get to know is that I was stressed out and had a stomach ache. That was my yesterday. I tell you, a lot more than that happened, but you're never going to know what it is. Maybe if these people out there could actually behave like normal fucking humans instead of insane, stalkerish pest losers who actually are out to hurt me for some bizarre reason. I don't get it. You know, it's very odd the way that they work and they operate. But I apologize to those of you who probably would be nice people and would be interested in hearing more about my private life and the stuff that I do and the things I get into, but I can't share it anymore. It really does stink. I can't, there would be a whole show. This whole podcast would be, you'd be laughing about hearing stuff that happened yesterday, but I can't even tell you. I don't know what's going on. So like 3 or 4 bot accounts are spamming on Kick. I'm not even going to read what they're saying. I'm just going to ban them. Seriously, I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to ban all these accounts that are spamming the same message because obviously they're all the same account. Okay, there we go. Morons. All right. To the $10 super chat, and I got to laugh at this one. All right. Says, you're making the fans suffer. We don't get our reward because Ashton called you out on not doing the reward. Why do we suffer? Because he's mean to you about it. What on earth makes you think that I even know that Ashton said a word about anything? I don't. I streamed. I was drunk. I stopped streaming. I went to spend time with my wife. I passed out. I woke up the next morning hungover. I had an omelet that gave me a stomach ache. I have no idea about anything you're talking about. The only reason I even know anyone's whining is because they're in the chat whining about it. Me, into DSP Tries It. Well, me, I don't care. I don't even know what else. You're the one who hyperfixates and focuses on all this toxic shit. You're the one who watches every piece of content and documents what each person has said in each place. I don't care. Really, people who are like positive people with lives and shit going on don't give a fuck about idiots on the internet crapping on them. Why would I? Have you not noticed that literally none of this ever affects me? There could be 5,000 idiots right now making toxic videos and ranting about how things are, how bad I am. Nobody cares. I'm here every day. I'm streaming. I'm having a great time with all of you, right? We're chilling. We're having everything's great. Why do I care about what some, mongoloid idiot said on some show? I don't care. It doesn't affect me in the least. Oh, we haven't had problems with ants for a while. We think we figured out what it was. All right, that's a story I can tell you. I don't remember if I ever told you guys this story. Okay? If you remember, a few years ago, we had a problem with ants, and it's been a thing every once in a while. Ants come back, and then we seem to get rid of them, and then they come back, and then we seem to get rid of them again. So finally, I would say it was early on this year, like way early on this year, like probably like January or February. There were ants again, and we're like, this is ridiculous at this point. Like, it's not summer, and like, where the hell are these ants coming from? Okay? So finally, we started looking because we were pissed. We started pulling stuff out and everything. And come to find out, we did figure out what was going on, okay? We pulled out our oven. Now, who would think this, right? We pulled out our oven, and we actually discovered that when they built this house, they didn't finish the floor. There is probably about a ½ an inch missing from our hardwood floor behind the oven. And we can only assume that it's like that along the entirety of the kitchen wall. And it's just open. And we're looking at it like, what the fuck? Like, how did they not see this? How did they not figure this out? Okay. So all we did is we cleaned the floor with bleach and stuff. And then we put down ant traps and we pushed the oven back. We have not seen an ant since. So the ants were coming from this unfinished floor. That how the hell would you know your floor was not finished, right? You don't see it because it's hidden. It's hidden by the cabinets. It's hidden by the oven. You would never know that they didn't finish it. Probably just, cut corners to finish the house. So one day if we redo our kitchen, we'll run and fix that. But obviously you can't do it now. But one day if we're going to do like house renovations and we redo the kitchens, the cabinets and everything, we'll definitely have them fix that issue. But it's just so wild because it was like 3 years we couldn't figure out where the hell these ants were coming from. We would find them random places, but we could never determine the origin. And then finally doing that, all I did was clean it and put 2 traps down, and I haven't seen an ant. So that had to have been what it was. They were back there coming in, and when I put the traps down, they probably ate the bait and killed the colony, and that was the end of it. That's correct. Blizzard says, be careful. Remember when the troll wanted to fight you over a cookie? No, the troll, I'm not kidding. I said that I was going to go to like Crave or Crumble, like those cookie places where they make gourmet cookies. And I was going to do that for DSP Tries It. And they said, if you do that, I'll be waiting in the parking lot and I will attack you. They actually said, I will attack you if you go to pick up cookies for DSP Tries It. I was threatened, physically threatened. Do I ever do any gaming with my audience? Yes, every day. Every day I turn on my stream and I game and the audience is there. I always game for an audience. Yes. It says, everything's filler content for you, Phil. You have no good content. So let's see. Who is the winner here? The guy who sits here and makes content and makes a living doing it and has an audience who loves him and supports him, or the person who doesn't like the content and is sitting whining in the chat, wasting their time? If you don't like the content, you don't have to be here. That's cool. Go watch content you like and leave the rest of us alone, you incredible loser.
Hey, don't go away. Life with Derek is next.
Then
I can't like unfuck her sister.
and sister.
So, but why is it in my forum? It has nothing to do with it.